I got a comment on my last video, and honestly, it broke my heart a little. A girl named Roaafiras wrote, "I can't even talk to my friends in class. They always ignore me and tell me to shut up." How many of you feel exactly this right now? You are not boring, you are not stupid, you are not too much. You are just not using the right tools yet. And that is exactly what today's video is about. Stay with me. We all want to be heard, not just in big meetings or presentations, but in everyday conversations, with friends, with family, with the people who matter most to us. But here's the painful truth. Nobody tells you the problem is never what you are saying, it is how you are showing up before you even open your mouth. And today, we are going to fix that, step by step. Point 1, your energy speaks before your words do. Let me tell you about Marcus. Marcus was a smart guy, always had the right answers in meetings, but every time he spoke, people would zone out within seconds. You know what his manager told him one day? "Marcus, you speak like you are apologizing for existing." That hit him hard, because it was true. He would walk in with his shoulders down, voice low, eyes avoiding contact, and people felt that before he said a single word. William James once said, "The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another." And I would add, the greatest weapon for being heard is choosing to believe you deserve to be heard. So before your next conversation, stand tall, breathe, walk in like what you are about to say matters, because it does. Point 2, stop explaining. Here's a question for you. When was the last time someone told you a story and you checked your phone in the middle of it? Exactly. You did not, because the human brain is literally wired for stories. Facts fade, stories stick. Think about Emma. She is a nurse. Every time someone asked her what she does, she would say, "I work in patient care." Blank stares. Moving on. Then one day she said, "I hold people's hands when their family cannot be there." The whole room went quiet. Same job, different story. So next time you want someone to listen, do not give them information. Give them a moment they can feel. Quick question. Think about someone in your life who everyone loves to listen to. What is it about them that pulls people in? Drop it in the comments. Point 3, the power of the pause. Most people are so scared of silence they fill every gap with noise. So like, you know what I mean, basically. And the moment you do that, you lose the room. But here is what the best communicators know. SILN is not weakness. Silence is control. Daniel was a college student who used to ramble whenever he was nervous. His professor gave him one piece of advice. Before you say something important, pause. Just 2 seconds, let them wonder what is coming. Daniel tried it. And suddenly, people leaned in. Because a pause creates anticipation. It tells the brain something important is about to happen. Try it in your very next conversation. Pause before your most important sentence. You will feel the shift immediately. Okay, if this is clicking for you right now, if you are realizing something about how you have been communicating, this is the moment to hit that like button. Not for me, but as a reminder to yourself that this is something worth coming back to. I would genuinely love to read your answers. Point 4, make them feel seen, not schooled. Here's the biggest mistake smart people make. They try to impress instead of connect. They dump information, they correct people, they prove they are the smartest in the room. And people hate that. Maya Angelou said it best. People will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Think about your friend Liam. Why do people always go to Liam with their problems? It is not because he has all the answers. It is because when you talk to Liam, he makes you feel like you are the most important person in the room. He asks questions, he remembers details, he says that sounds really hard, instead of jumping to solutions. That is the secret. The most magnetic communicators are not great talkers. They are great listeners who know exactly when to speak. Now, I promised you this at the start. The one thing, and if you want to go even deeper, next video, we are talking about something most people never realize. Why confident people never try to sound confident, and what they do instead. That one is going to change how you walk into every room for the rest of your life. So if you do not want to miss it, subscribe right now and hit the bell, because that video drops very soon.